And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Tick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So Toronto wins the tip here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Garland against quickly. Allen, a screen on Ingram. Back to Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Ingram. Almost, but it rolls out. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Pass to Ingram. Puts up a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. And stolen by Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Back to Quickly. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
There's Garland. And off the fryer, and in it goes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here. In the second, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the point. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Strus. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Walter. Lays it up off the glass. Walter's got his first points in this one.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Jerome. Mobley a screen. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Jerome, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Shed. Now, here's Barrett. Nothing on the board. Ingram a screen on Mobley. For 3, Barrett drills it from outside.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Barrett against Strus. Mobley a screen on Barrett. The wide open shot from Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers on top, up 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Raptors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Hunter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's Hunter. Rebound by the Raptors. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Dick. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes to the inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Barnes outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here's Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Garland against Quickly. Garland kicks to Hunter. Pass to Allen. Shoots the 3. He can't get it to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. So on the floor for Cleveland. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
At the line for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. One shot.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
The Cavaliers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Quickly against Garland. Brings it from 9 feet away.
Every season, Darius Garland gets more confident, especially in that scoring ability.
Barnes screen on Garland. Quickly the pass to Dick. Hits the three-point bomb. Dick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Raptors.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And he makes that one.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Here's Ingram, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense
ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Here's Garland, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Ingram against Hunter. Pass to Dick. A three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. A putback. Money!
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Off the inbound pass. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Garland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Ingram dishes to Pirtle. And it's Ingram missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
On the wing quickly. A three from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Ingram passes to Quickly. No good again that time. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Darius Garland.